You are somebody. My live event, episode 9. There came a point in the conversation where we had a little visitor in the chat that chose to start throwing negative comments around. Now, Rick Beato has said people who leave negative comments, it's really a reflection of themselves, is how they feel about themselves. And man, you know what? That is sad. And this person was basically saying that he's nobody, he's done nothing, and who is this guy to have people listening to? You are somebody. I am somebody. We are somebody. And I've talked about this on my channel, quite a few times. I don't have the discography of Tim Pierce. I don't have the discography of Uncle Larry. I haven't toured for 25 years, but I have 40 years in the music business, 40 years of trials and tribulations, 40 years of struggle, 40 years of ups and downs and ins and outs and crazy highs and extremely low lows. So I think I have more in common with the majority of the people out there. And that is probably why this channel is so relatable for so many people out there. And I have an important message for everybody out there to hear. And I know my words each day help people, because look, man, I don't care if you're the greatest player in the world. Sometimes we suffer from imposter syndrome. And we think that we're not good enough, and we're self-critical, and our self-doubt can be absolutely crippling. And I know there's been legendary players that had just incredible skills, that were very humble and sometimes self-doubting players to a fault. I mean, you can't obsess over tone as much as, say, a guy like Eric Johnson, or obsess over your technique as much as Allan Holdsworth, without being a very humble, very self-examining person. And that's what made them great. That's what made Allan Holdsworth one of the greatest of all time. Not just his technique and his chords and his amazing legato, but the fact that he stayed humble. He never bragged that I'm the greatest this or I'm the greatest that. Bragging about, how good you are. That shows extreme insecurity. And I'll be the first person to tell you, there's plenty of guitar players that could play circles around me. And maybe why I was able to work so long and, 30 years in Nashville, people liked having me around, and I always gave 110%. Look, I might not have as much talent as the next guy, but when you turned on the stage lights and you pushed me out front to take a solo, I was going to give every ounce of my being. I was going to pour my soul out on that stage, and it was going to be a cry from that instrument, a cry of, I've made it. I'm here. Listen to me now. I have a story to tell. That's exactly what I'm doing with this channel. I'm here. Listen to me. I can help you. I can guide you I can guide you through these later years. I can be your guide. And that's why I'm so thankful that I found this outlet and found this channel because, oh, man, many of us feel lost. I know that I felt lost many times in my career and wondered if I was doing the right thing or if I was playing with the right people or, what I was doing with my life, or should I just give up? You know, we all feel like that at times. It doesn't matter whether you're, delivering mail or a plumber or a electrician, work in construction and play guitar on the weekends. We all wonder what could be if we did something different. What would have happened different if I stayed in LA? What would have happened different if I'd have just gone straight to Nashville out of high school? Or what if straight out of high school I'd gone out to LA instead of a couple of years of college so I missed part of the heart of the Sunset Strip scene? What if I'd just gone straight out there? There's so many doubts and questions in our lives. And there's doubts and questions each and every day. And we need to take time to ponder them. It's okay to question yourself. It's okay to question your playing. It's okay to question your tone. In fact, probably how you get better as a musician is to question what you're doing in your tone and to try different things. I mean, look, there's a lot of analog only guys out there that I'll never try modeling, or modeling guys that don't want to try tube amps and all that. Man, I would say embrace it all. Life is about the journey, not the destination. If your destination is a tube amp and you got there 30 years ago, well, why not try something else? I guarantee guys that can make a tube amp sound incredible could make a amp modeler sound incredible as well, because ultimately what you're hearing with the guitar, even though it's entered into the digital realm, it starts off as purely analog, as wires, as magnets, as strings, as pickups, as wood. It's as analog as you can get. And whatever movement your hands do on that string, whether it's a vibrato or a bend or a gliss or a slide or whatever unique idiosyncrasies your hands cook up, that is going to be portrayed in the analog world and converted into digital. And that's your unique stamp on the world. And nobody can tell you that you're nobody. You are somebody. You are a unique individual that cannot be replicated. And even if you become one of the top players in the world, and people all over the world try to emulate you, like they try to emulate Hendrix, or they try to emulate Eddie Van Halen, or they try to emulate Larry Carlton, or any number of players, or the modern guys like Polyphia and Periphery, and whoever else is out there doing incredible things on guitar. Even if they use your plugins or your exact rig down to the last transistor, they're still going to sound like them, and you're going to still sound like you. That is the beauty of the guitar. That is the zen of the guitar. The zen being, it is the way. And, my duty and obligation on this channel is to show the way. I can't dazzle you with, thousands of albums on a discography. Largely what I've done has been forgotten. the thousands of shows with incredible musicians and the incredible moments of magic that happen on stage but are lost throughout time. Does that make me a nobody because there's no record of those magic moments playing with incredible musicians? No, they were very meaningful moments that marked my soul and marked what I did. And those memories are in the minds of the people I shared the stage with, the people out in the audience, the thousands of people that I've played for on tour. You know, if you added up one tour of let's see, the Eric Church tour that I played, opening for Eric Church, and let's just say it was, just to be on the safe side, let's say it was 10 arenas with averaging 20,000. So there's 200,000 people that I got to play for just on a 2-month run. So that's a staggering amount of people. And now with this YouTube channel, I've hit the 2 million mark as far as views. People hearing my words, hearing, bits and pieces of me playing from time to time, and sometimes, a whole video of me playing guitar. This is the greatest platform for me now at this time. And I am somebody, and you are somebody, and we together are somebody because we're building a community together. Together, you show me the way on this channel by your comments and letting me know what you think and letting me know what you'd like to hear about, what stories you'd like to hear told. And I show you the way to know that, man, we can get through this thing called old age and growing older and still having the fire to play music, still wanting to get up every day. I wake up every day and I want to run down to Guitar Center and have that new guitar day every day. And that's an impossible task. I have to wake up and realize I don't know what it is about old age, but man, I'll take a 20-minute nap and get up and it's like I want to go shopping afterwards. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because time is running out. Time, we don't have infinite time. We have finite time. Our time on this planet is, for some of us, drawing near. And none of us know when that time is up. But rest assured, each night when you put your head down on that pillow, know that you are somebody. And what you have done is not insignificant. You have done great things yourself, and I salute you. You are somebody.